A K-State grad is taking home a big win on a popular game show, seeing a legendary host before his final goodbye. KSNT News reporter Mackenzie Davis caught up with him for tonight's Someone You Should Know.
And Jeopardy is getting the answer to who is a professor from Northeast Kansas.
University professor, originally from Manhattan, Kansas.
Fred Nelson is a Kansas native, growing up in a small town south of Salina, but mostly calling the Little Apple home.
New York City for 200.
Fred is currently a university professor at Fresno State, which is why we met on a virtual set of Jeopardy. But he's got more roots in Northeast Kansas besides coming from Manhattan.
I taught high school science, both in Topeka at Highland Park High School and then at Manhattan High School.
Fred has always loved the game of Jeopardy like most people. In 2009, he auditioned for the show, but didn't get invited on at the time. Then more than 10 years later, he tried again. This time, he'll take Jeopardy contestants for 200, please.
It was about the end of August. I got a phone call, and it says, you know, this is one of the Jeopardy contestant coordinators. How would you like to be on the show? And I'm like, oh my gosh, absolutely yes.
So in September, he headed to Hollywood to compete in Jeopardy.
Fred Nelson is a university professor who's been fired from every job he's ever had.
In front of America's favorite game show host. Of course, I had to ask Fred what it was like to see Alex Trebek just a couple of months before his passing from pancreatic cancer.
Such a treasured moment to be able to be standing there with him and talking to him. He's really funny. He's also very kind. He was such a true professional. He really did not want that to get in the way of how people were enjoying his show.
Back to you, Fred.
So Fred came to play as he was going against some tough competition. For the first half, he was just slightly behind the returning champion.
4,200 and into the lead.
Then he was on top. So what was the question to secure his win?
You have 30 seconds. Good luck.
Illinois was the home of Abraham Lincoln. And before he was even president, he met with Stephen Douglas in a series of what are called the Lincoln-Douglas debates.
The year, a very important part of the clue.
And so as having lived there, I knew all about Lincoln. And so I knew right away that was who are Lincoln and Douglas. And that was my final Jeopardy winning answer. So that was really cool.
You're the new champion with $20,001. Congratulations. We're going to wrap up the week right here.
So will Fred go on again?
No, I'm happy to live the rest of my life without being a contestant again.
Why? Well, because he just wanted to live the experience once, being given a chance to celebrate knowledge and curiosity on a big game show. Mackenzie Davis, KSNT News.
And that is pretty dang cool there, and just incredible how well he did. Now, the first show Fred was on aired on December 3rd. He then went back for his second game the next day, but he did not win that round. Now, remember, if you have someone that you think we should know like Fred, tell us about them. You can use our Share It feature at ksnt.com, or you can use our mobile app.